Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We're back at our coal mine. I've finished off a little bit of detailing, which we'll take a look at briefly, as we've got to do that food production run today. Yes, there is something else that I noticed, and there's a plane in the background, lovely, and a train. Perfect start. But there was something else I noticed over at the plastics factory. It's upgrading. Let's bring up the UI. We have a gaggle of planes over there, as per usual. In fact, it's gone okay, it's not too bad. I think they've all bunched up, which isn't surprising. We might even have too many on here now, given how long they're waiting. Yeah, we're up to 75 though, on the rate. We'll see, because I feel like they're all grouped up at the moment. Perhaps they'll space out at some point. We'll keep an eye on it. Detailing wise, I just tidied this up a touch. It's not bad, is it? There we go. Lovely. I hope you like that. This is where we're working on today. But before we do that, we're not doing anything over here, but we are going to take a look at our passengers, firstly. Doing okay. Mainly, though, it's this plastics factory. Yeah, the Worthing chemical plant, as you can see, almost fully upgraded. Something to do with what was happening over there, which in turn is going to head down the line, isn't it? It's going to upgrade our oil well here. And it's also going to upgrade our oil refinery, which is where we get to electrify this line. As this loco will not cope. Well, it will. It could cope. I mean, they did at the beginning. But we may as well take advantage of our more powerful electric locos. There was one thing I would like to do before we head off to the food line. I forgot about these guys. It was mentioned a couple of episodes ago. These could do with being some flatbeds, especially now production is, let's take a look at consumers, 174 to meet. We're only meeting 89%. That could be the line rate. Yeah, 149, there we go. I think just a quick upgrade of these will do the job. Hopefully it doesn't get rid of all the products on the back, all the construction materials. So we give it a go. And we've got a new flatbed with side stakes. It's going to be in default red, technically. Even though it's painted. We're painting a red truck red. Sure. That's a thing to waste some money on. Obviously, it's not a waste of money because we don't pay for it. I love these little conveyor belts. Look at that. It's great. So what's that done for the line rate? Way more than we need. We should maybe just sell one of those back. There we go. As long as it's, yeah, 213 should do. We'll leave it at 213 because no doubt this will expand. 183 to meet. Yeah, what are we supplying? Consumers. Oh, it says 174. We know that's possibly stray industry buildings, although we can start double dropping there, I would imagine, and it'll be fine. What's this? Crawling up here. Did you wait? You might have waited, actually, yeah. Which means, if we look up there, yeah, there goes our passenger line. It did have to wait because the signal's quite a way down there. I don't think it's too much of a problem. We could maybe have it another signal closer, or just a signal closer for now, and then we'll remove it once we make this into a proper main line. And we can get rid of this one now. There's no point having this, technically, as, well, do you know, we could. Eventually, this is going to be the fast line heading up, and this will be the fast line heading down. So that'll be alright, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think we can leave those in there. We've only got one train, so it's not going to trip over. We'll let this do its thing. Have we upgraded over here? Just check in. We fell short, which is fine. It's probably because of that hiccup. How are we doing? How are we doing over here? Yeah, we're as long as this keeps producing, we'll be fine. It's a little bit scary, but today's about our fish delivery over to the food processing or meat processing plant over at Prince's Risborough. As well as, we've got to start this one. But first we're going to start with food. And just figure out what we're going to do here. I think a combined passenger line. So we have an out-of-town train station. I'm not sure. It could be useful. We could have a sort of fast metro running down here that doesn't really have any stops. So it's straight up and down. Alright, let's give it a go. Let's start what I've been meaning to start for the last couple of episodes, and that is a big old food run here, which is going to be helping Risborough grow there. And we will terraform a little bit. Shall we get the lay of the land? There we go. We're at 54 meters. We're quite high there. That's 54 meters above sea level. Over here. Well, 54 meters above sea level. What we do have, though, is a bit of a drop to our food place down here. This is the food processing plant. It's down nearly 50 meters for the actual meat processing. That's okay. That's a good distance to come down here. For our fishery there, that's going to be a bit of a climb up. However, if we use the same train heading from the fishery to the meat processing plant, down to the food processing plant, and then back up, because it's all boxcars, we'll be empty for that leg of the journey. We could as well take a little bit of the sting out of it and have it sort of raised up, I guess. What are we over here? Yeah, we are a little higher over there. In fact, it's all just very bumpy over here, isn't it? Yeah, we could maybe go to like 10 meters, take a bit of the sting out of it. Is it worth it? I think with our current power, not really. Let's take a look at how they've placed themselves here. Yeah, look, we could have a station sat here, similar to what we're going to do at Prince's Risborough. We've got this line to continue at Sandhurst, which could indeed go around the back. Or we could have a bit of a climb up here. It is going to be one serious climb, but it could kind of sit here instead. Yeah, do you know what? That seems better, doesn't it? And then we have this join in. It does mean we're going to have to cross, possibly. Plans are afoot, guys. So we can make this work. We are going to cut into that as well. Good. Right, this is all freight then. Don't have to worry about that being a tram service. We need as a freight station then. A mixed one would have been nice, but we're going to have it down at Aylsham instead. I think that will be better. It makes more sense down there. And we are indeed having electrification. Let's just go fairly big, shall we? Get it hooked right in there. Do I want to do that? Sure. We don't technically need to be hooked into the city at all. We're not delivering any products there. We're going to go from there. We're going to flatten us some land. I've not had a chance to take a look at your request on whether you want a little bit of music for a few episodes, as I'm recording this on Tuesday before the other one goes before Tuesday's episode goes out. Oh, I like that. A little bit of an edge to that. That is beautiful. Oh yes. We've got the White Cliffs of Dover in Risborough. That doesn't make any sense, does it? No, not at all. Get all that lovely and oh, look at the lag. There's some sort of bizarre memory leak when you do this. They should probably look into that. When you let go, though, it does sort itself out. Right, get the trees off the cliffs. No, well, it's not a cliff, but not directly on it. Looks silly. There we go. Get rid of that. Better. That's fine. That's fine. Yes, there we go. Don't need you there. Or you. Or you, or you. Right, I could have just... No, you don't need to do any of that, Grand. Right, get you in there. We don't have to technically run this with a train from here. The other thing is we don't, in fact, head back here with the fishery train. We just take our fish and head back straight away. We do have plastic here. So, technically, it could take plastic on the way back, could it? It could. It could take it down there. Or it could drop it off. So, it would pick up plastic and then take that back round, drop it off at the fishery, and then have another train that takes the plastic down here if we want to use more plastics in here. Maybe stop it from being on the edge there. What we'd do with the plastic after that, I've got no idea. There's something to do up there. Oh, yep. So, plenty of ideas. That would be an interesting one. We could just truck the plastic down to the station here. Oh, yeah. Lots of ideas. I'm probably going to rework this station as well. Thinking about it. Yeah. For now, this will do. But what's going to happen is we're going to have this set up a little differently. Oh, you're not going to connect now, are you? Let me get this road reconnected into here. Yeah, we're going to make use of a double platform. I think we are going to do something fancy with it. Right, will you connect in if you come round like that? Just. It's a tight squeeze, but we got in there. I mean, we're a bit right-angly, but it's fine. There we go. I mean, we're not technically using it, are we? Do we not connect here? I don't think we're close enough, are we? No, we need to get a little bit closer. There we go. There we go, guys. We got it. Now we can possibly make this a bit curvier. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. Straight in there. Right, then we'll get you straight. We'll just continue it off as a access road there. That's tidier. Official episode. We've already done some, but I can't help myself now that I know we can afford it. We've got $250 million in the bank. That's nice to see. We do know we need to keep this track perfectly flat. So that's great. Providing, of course, this is at 54 meters, which it is. So that's 54 meters. We're going to get 54 meters over here. It's going to be around there somewhere. 54 meters anywhere. I mean, 53 will do, but we might as well go 54, right? There we go. 54 meters. Give us a nice flat section down here. We could go straight through here. Direct. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure how well that sits with me. It wouldn't be the longest tunnel. But then how would we get past the other station? Do we want to do stuff like that when we can happily run round the side here? It wouldn't be out of the question because we've got the gap here, right? Which is actually a little higher. So what are we here? We're at 54 here. There is a bit of a hill there. We could go up and go over the top of the passenger station if we brought it in here. We could have our freight train go over the top. Or, yes, it's an idea. It would certainly be a quick run. We almost have the ground for it, don't we? Depends. We are at exactly 54 meters there, and it's pretty much... Oh, no, look, we could head up. I don't really want to with a freight train. I would actually prefer the passenger train maybe to go over the top, and we create a flyover. Right, we're going to do it, guys. We are going to cut some of the distance out, but we're just going to go through around here somewhere. And where's our 54? Alright, 54 there. If we go through here, we make a bit of a cutting where we're heading. We're going that way round. We could even cross over earlier, right? Yeah, that's a possibility with our passenger train. We'll get this back up how it was. How's it going to look with all this off? It's kind of pleasant. Yeah, I sort of like that. We don't need it that high though. Just a little bit of a cutting in there. Alright. I like it. We go through there. That's the plan. Let's get us a another train station in here. This one's possibly going to need to be the same length anyway. Get this about there. Get all that deleted. And then we can bring this a little closer. And we'll just have a little access road. Head down to the fisheries there. Which should be something like that. Just a little access road. Depends how it looks once we smooth it out. It looks beautiful. There we go. It works. Lovely. I think we're good. Right, are we at 54 meters there? We are indeed. And we know where we're heading. Yeah, there we go. Keep that flat. We are going to keep it flat because we're just running through here. Look at that. Beautiful. I know we could have technically tunneled through and done it slightly better than this. I'm not sure though. Not sure how I feel about that. There is a possible reason for sending it this way. But we can toy with it, can't we? We can choose to go wherever we want. Right, as long as you're flat, we should be good. Which you are. Right, it's all above ground. I was going to say above board. That's a different saying. And, well, I mean, it is above board. It is completely legal. Right. Let's, should we accept that? It's pleasant, isn't it? It's not much at all. In fact, it's, yeah, this makes sense. It's perfectly flat. Absolutely perfectly flat. And we could start that now. I say we do what I was originally going to do, and then we bring this into the equation, so then we get to amend it as we go. We'll start double tracking this section from here, and then we should be able to run this alongside it, which now this makes quite a bit of sense, and we'll branch off just after this corner. Definitely don't want to head up. We want to be flat there. And then this one is heading down to Aylsham, and will effectively, or can be, the express line as well, or the passenger line. I think we need to be heading down soon, but I'd like to get that as a nice crossing, and then we'll start heading down. Right, yes. Now we've got to dive, dive, dive. And I said we're going to have a passenger slash food processing station here. We need to get rid of this. Aylsham takes food, guys. As well as Risborough. Well, we could bring the food. Yeah, that means this train is eventually going to be the one that does the run. I still like the idea of a temporary run back up to the fisheries with our first train, just to get things moving, and then we can just drop off the food into Aylsham here. Meaning we just need to figure out how that's going to work. I'd rather bring the tram out to the train, but then how do we get our trucks across? Ooh, we could have a little bridge. I like that idea. We could even have like a raised depot. Right, we want that one to connect in. I'll get you in there. Are we still connected? We are. Beautiful. Now, this is the beginning of our climb. How much have we got to climb? We're at 5.7. Oh, it's going to be steep. I don't mind it, though. I don't mind it. We'll see what the game does. We're going to take this straight for now. If we go up there, is it too bad? Oh, I like this. That isn't too bad. What's it look like as a cutting? Oh, I think I prefer it as a tunnel. Yeah, and it could be quite a big tunnel. And oh, do you know? I do like it. I know we've got a lot of tunnels, but it is kind of pleasant. And we could have a fancy junction here. I don't think they're going to get in each other's way. And then as we get faster trains, we do like the high speed change where we branch over the top onto a main line. Yeah, I guess this will be good enough for now, wouldn't it? I would like to do something though in terms of a bit of a fancy depot where we just go over the top of this. So I'm going to continue the track over, even though we're not technically using it for now. I just want to get a rough idea of how this is going to sit. Do I want this as a dual use station? It really does make sense, doesn't it? And to possibly be an island platform as well. Are we going to have local trains from there? Yes. That would be a main line and 2 local trains. That's what I'm going with. Let's build it, because we can afford the maintenance 100%. Which means we're going to need another track here. And then we're going to have, not passenger buildings, we're going to have our passenger platform, island platform there. Then we're going to have, that's a slow line. Then we're going to have another one here. None of our trains can do above 75 miles an hour, which is why we don't have high-speed tracks. Because, I mean, I know I've got to upgrade it at some point, but it would be a waste of money. Sort of, maybe. I mean, it's tempted to put it in. Right, yes, that will be that. And then we'll have an extra platform over here somewhere. It's a shame you can't just put the passenger buildings on and they walk straight underneath. You can't do that, so we're going to have this just here. It does open up the possibility of yet another train here. We're going to ignore this platform though. This one. We just put it, not the main platforms. Do you know what? Let's do it. This fits perfectly. Have a big passenger building there. That's looking the business. Then we'll have, we're going to put our tunnels in, even though they're not required. They're underpasses. One there, one there. We don't need them over here. We'll have a partial covered platform. Partially covered platforms. Might as well make it evenly spread. There we go. There we go. Aylsham is looking fancy. Now then. This would be running down here. We'll have that running down there as well. I don't know whether this is going to leave enough room to put a bridge foot down, which is why I wanted to leave it out a little bit like this. We're going to leave it like that, actually, because it might be easier to make a bridge. Shall we see if we can make a bridge? And will this be an hour-long episode of me trying to get a road across here? Ooh, possibly. We're going to head up 3 and go across and just see what it does. You can hold shift to stop snapping. You can hold C to skip collision. But there is a non-collision mod available. Right, we're close. Let's go up another one. We don't need it. There we go. Oh, it does put its foot down. Look at that. And it is about spot. Oh, I kind of like it, guys. That one's better, isn't it? I mean, it's a shame it's on a slope, but... Oh, it's wonky. Oh, do I mind? Do I want it like that? Oh, maybe try a different bridge. I'm so sad now. That was almost... In fact, that was perfect. But it was only 4 up, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there we go. If we use that... Oh, look at it, guys. I would have loved a foot in the middle. Can you put a foot down? I don't... Oh, you can there. Oh, oh. Take it. Oh, but are you straight? You've got to be, really, because your foot. It is. Take it. I like it. I mean, it's a bit... It's on a slope, apparently. But I'll absolutely take it. And this can come down. We want curvy. Like that. And fill that in. It's going to be a little bit lower than that. Fear not, that's not where we're having our depot. And then the same on the other side. Like that. With a little bit of an embankment. And we're just going to head straight over that way. Then we're coming back up. I guess into there will do. Yeah, that looks nice. Do that. Now then, we need to get our depot building somewhere over here. It doesn't need to be raised up at all, does it really? No, we could come off straight here and connect into there. Yeah. Given that then, should we just flatten this area around here? How much money am I spending? Has anybody been keeping track? I feel like it might be a lot. It's worth it. There we go. Get that smoothed out up there. This is going to be quite impressive. I like it. It's something different, isn't it? There we go. Smooth all that out. We'll fill in all that underneath as well. Fairly nice embankment going on. There we go. It's not too bad. I don't think that would be out of the ordinary, would it? Now we need us our truck stop, don't we? We're going one-sided, 30 meters, and we'll spin you around. We'll just get you... I think we'll just turn around in here. Would be nice to start with. Yeah, I sort of like that. We'll just turn around in there. Have it like a warehousey type thing. It depends. Can I get that road to connect? I mean, technically it doesn't need to connect, does it? But it would be nice if it would just slot in there. Which it won't. You've done it way too close. That doesn't need to be connected. Oh, it does, you Burke. Oh, it doesn't need to be connected like that, though, does it? No. Oh, I've got an idea. Yeah, it doesn't need to be connected like that. We can connect directly in here, can't we? Yeah, like that. Now, we're not connected to the train station at the moment, but we're going to use this road to come out of. Like this. It should stay connected. There we go. Nice and flat. We're connected here. We're connected there. This runs out nicely into our building. And then this should just come in. We could even go in like that. I would like it to be a T-junction, even though it's the slower option. Oh, what are you doing? You're painting, man. Don't need to be painting at the moment. There we go. Oh, I do like that. That pleases me greatly. It doesn't look out of place at all, does it? So we've got our freight line on the edge here, with the option to maybe drop off more freight as a terminus. We could maybe do something on the outside that goes a bit longer, one way or the other. We could extend that bridge. We've got lots of room there. It is absolutely perfect over the top of these catenary wires here. Oh, look at it. Yeah. Get rid of that. Oh, it's beautiful. Right. Lovely road. We're done here. Are we done? Is that it? Are we all connected? Can we get food production underway? Oh, thank goodness. Well, where do we want our depot? It does look like it needs to be up here. But we need to get this moving, don't we? So we'll put a temporary depot at the end of the platform here. And we'll get it running, guys. And that is a happy me. You get in there. Have I missed anything? I hope not. We get to see some boxcars for a change. We don't need any signalling just yet. And the only signalling we would need anyway would be something just here to start with. And we could make it one way for now. And we'll make this into some fancy, overly complicated one-way system. Because why not? Right then, let's do that line. We're going from Princess Risborough branch to Princess Risborough not branch. Finally to, oh yeah, we've got pick freight here. This is something you can trip over. Don't click the passenger one. Click the freight one. Otherwise, we'll have all sorts of problems. And, no, what have you forgot, Grand? You have 0 way of getting back, which is why this was flat in the first place. Let's quickly add that, shall we? Might as well keep it. Ooh, do we need it a bit further? I don't know how long this train's going to be. Make it a little bit further. It gives us a bit of breathing room. And I would prefer you didn't do that, though. If we connect you... Could we get you to connect up there somewhere? Could you come in, like, out the side? Here. Oh, that's pleasant. This could be marvellous. Where do you tunnel? I mean, it's a bit of an excessive tunnel. I don't like how long the tunnel is. And what we got here? We've got some sort of factory thing. So, I do like the tunnel here, but I think we can probably get away with the rest of this being sceneryified as a cutting of some sort. Down to there. I know it's a bit much at the moment, but like I said, we could sceneryify that. It's not as bad, is it? No, there we go. Once you get that in like that, that leaves lots of options for us. To bring this down, for example, this triangle section could be all at the same height with a little bit of an edge to it coming up to that tunnel. So there's a big difference. We got, yeah, I like that. But we could do something like this across here. It wouldn't look too bad, I don't think. Go, something like that. And we'll just do that a bit at a time as we go across the map. And I'll just detail it slightly each time. There we go. Something like that. So there's lots of options for that, isn't there? You could even have water down there, anything. Because if we smooth that section out, just from there, how's that look? See, that's not going to look too bad, is it? No, I have plans for this, guys. It's going to look beautiful. Yeah, that's going to look really nice, in fact. We'll do something similar with the old side of the track there. Just make it look a little tidier. Alright, let's get back to making this line and then we'll get on board. Now you head back. Lovely, you're finished. What colour are you going to be? I've got no idea. We've got blue, we've got red, and we've got brown. Alright. That, I don't know. What do those three colours make? Brown, red, and that. It's white. No, it doesn't, but that's what we're having. Because I have no idea what colour to make that. But that'll do, wouldn't it? Right, full load. If I can remember how to do this, been a while. Full load of fishes from here. And drop nothing off at the moment. And then from Princess Risborough. Well, I'll rename these as well. You forgot the full load. And then here we just leave. It's fine. But we only want to pick up meat, don't we, to start with? At the moment. Yes. we want to unload our fish. And then finally, we want to drop off our meat and not pick anything else up. There we go. That should be everything. Ooh, there we go. And then we'll set that one up as well. Next time out, we'll get the food all running nicely. Otherwise, we're going to be... Well, I'll tell you what. Where is it? No, I want to do some work here. Get a tram service and the passengers set up. This is what we'll do. And up here, we'll get possibly the other passenger station ready as well. Which means we can also link up the rest of this main line at Sandhurst. We'll go... we'll make some fancy stuff up here. Maybe turn that into a little bridge. I don't know. We'll do something, right? That should trigger everything, I hope. Guys, there is a lot of cool stuff I want to do with that. What sort of train are we going for? Electric. I say we start with this. We're not going to start with that because it does 47. Regardless of being paid less, it's a bit slow for this long line. Right then. And wagons. Yes, wagons. We're going with a boxcar here. And we'll just have them like this for now. I feel like that'll be enough. How many? 100. There we go. Not 100 wagons. 104 capacity. One more. 112. Purchase that. Stick that on the white line with no name. Well, to be fair, I don't know what I'm calling it yet. And it might change. But I'm not happy with it. We're calling this, I guess, Risborough food production. Food freight. There we go. Risborough food freight. Are we going to get our first fishes on the platform? Our fishes are arriving. Are they fish? They are fish. Look at that. We're not going to get able to ride that, are we? No, it's going to take an eternity to load up. So, we'll go and pick another one. Maybe on... Oh, do you know what? Look what's just leaving. Perfect. Alright guys, we're on board our lovely iron train here. Going through our newly detailed area and our triple track section. Which I like. We'll see whether it's messed up. And then we'll know whether we've got to fix anything when we come back. Still lots to do over at our new food processing area. Our whole food production area. And a couple of passenger stations, possibly, if we can get them in. And there goes our coal train. And yeah, that's it. We've got lots to do. Still, lots and lots. Alright guys, thank you for watching. And until next time, take care.